All right. I'm going to keep 1,000 points in and wash it all away because I messed them up. But I'm going to
It's
remove
Preston.
your names so you can select new ones next week if you choose.
I just got notified that I'm live.
Thank you,
It's
Feisty.
weird how those
Made me fell
notifications
asleep,
work.
But, she'll wake up and we'll chill out, watch something.
Oh, Preston just finishing up his
But I'll
show.
catch us in the next one. Gordium, holy guacamole.
Oh, he's gonna leave 1,000
There he
points
is.
of hate in there for next week because
Anyway,
he didn't really nail it
as
very
to
well.
yesterday's stream, it got
He played it
blocked,
just
but
fine,
it'll
as far
probably
as
be
I'm
available
concerned.
soon. All the songs are still
It's his
available
deal,
on
you know.
that stream.
Got to
except
kind of let
one.
Preston do what Preston
The one
wants.
that you guys got to watch last night, if you participated.
Oh man!
Catch us
Whew.
next week.
I
Okay.
tell you what, it has been
Unless I do a sudden
a week.
red eye
It
stream
still
again,
is a week.
or something. I don't know. Whatever. Love you all. Take care. Catch
God.
us very, very soon in the
I,
chats.
I'll share here in a minute.
Catch you in
Let,
Richard's stream.
let him
for
get
sure.
finished
And
up
I'm gonna
here.
get some food, I think.
So,
And a little
man,
coffee.
getting to see that
Cheers.
that
Love you
Marshall.
all.
I missed the premiere because
Thanks
I
again for
was
coming,
watching
guys.
something on Discovery Channel, some crime show, Murder in the Heartland or Harvest Hearts. I don't know. Anyway, crazy stuff. Long Canadian goodbyes. I have long American goodbyes, but right now we're saying hello. So there's that. Let's see here. I gotta fix. Oh, hang on a second. I gotta fix the screen behind me here, which I seem to have an issue with my screensaver. There we go. All right. Oh my goodness. Ah, Ed B is here. Woof. Dog Paw is in there. Thank you guys. Preston Smith's there. He's lurking. He's got to get some coffee. Yeah, see, I told you he'd need another brew. Yeah, I got myself a little bit of water over there. I know you're looking at the back of my head right now. It's pretty fucking awesome, huh? Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna turn back around to that one. I just wanted to get my chat up here so I can switch over. I still gotta do the whole OBS droid cam thing. And hey, Jack Flash, welcome, welcome, man. All the cool kids are here. Hang on, let me spin around again. Whee! All right, now we're over here. Cheers. I'm drinking blackberry lemonade water. So that's all I got. Now we're gonna bring down this one here. I gotta turn on the Droid Cam iPod Touch Droid Cam 3. There it is. Turn that on. Now, if I go here, oh, God, that really fucking hurts. Gotta tell you, man, don't ever get frozen shoulder. This is the second one I've had, and no lie, I hate it. OBS Droid Cam. That should be coming on here as soon as it figures out the Wi-Fi is on. We'll have a camera in a minute. It'll be doing something, or it won't. I'm not gonna worry about it either way. Hopefully it's still pointing at me. Find out here in a minute. Keep cheating with 3 or 4 cups of green tea a day. God, man, that's more caffeine than I take in coffee. My caffeine intake is much lower than it used to be. My caffeine intake is about 3 cups a day now. I only had 1 this morning on purpose because I knew I wanted to have 1 tonight. It doesn't make me not sleep, but it will upset my stomach if I have too much of it before I go to bed. So, I'll have it here in a bit on the show. So, Why is the screen I want to be big into small, and the small screen I want to be into big? Now I have to go to that side and fix it. Just a minute. Technology, I'm telling you, I just don't. I suck at technology. So this one here, we got to turn off this one, I think. Yes, that one. For now. Now I can go back over that way. Towards the... Just a minute. Alright. First world problems. Amen, Preston. This is right. Well, I don't know. I just was talking the hype that I read on the Googles. You know, because Googles are never wrong, Doc, right? That's all I got. But yes, it's definitely first world problems. I have converted to almost 100% wireless over here. I don't have anything coming out of the USBs on the iMac now, except for the Thunderbolt, original Thunderbolt, Lightning, whatever the fuck, cable. It goes to this camera right here. So there's that. Oh, as you can see, I was gonna play and do the regular show tonight, but I think I'm gonna work on this a little bit, talk, and play some music back and forth. That's why you see the Ibby here. But this is my hey Dwight, welcome. They are jumbo stainless steel frets, Preston. Indeed they are. According to the legends that Ibanez has written on their RG series, the 2EX, let's see, what was it? It was RG2 EX2. This was the first run of the RG series between 2005 and 2007. Then they discontinued it. And then in 2010, they said, wait a minute, that's a pretty good line of guitars. We should bring those back. So then they reissued them again in 2010, and then I think they dropped them again in 2012. So they're neat guitars, but this one needs some love. It has definitely been lacking in the love department. I have no idea where intonation is on this. I have no idea what we're going to run into on the neck. I don't know. This is, you're seeing it all with me as I see it. I did find these bits today. I'm not exactly sure why they were not in my screwdriver case, my bit case, but they will be soon. Hey, Chris Durham. Welcome, Chris Durham. Glad to see you. Oh, yeah? Cool. Nice. You know so many cool things and people, Doc. It's incredible. So, Preston, you might want to check this out. I know you got I got new stickers. Hang on here. I got to move this microphone. I got Northwest Kind is a company here in Oregon that makes the 510 batteries for the oil that I use in the little gram vials for the vaping. And I lose a charger every now and then, so I just ordered. They don't sell the charger separate, and they're cheap. Their batteries are like, I want to say they're like $10. They're literally super cheap. So it's worth it. I get an extra battery, and then I replenish my charger, and I have a brand new charger until I lose it again. It's working out great. I have 4 batteries. So I don't know. I've lost a couple. So anyway, every time they send me that thing, they send me one each of these stickers. This is their company logo is this one, Northwest Kind. That's the one you see. I love the bud in the middle of the W. That is awesome. Bring it up here and see. Hopefully, I can make this thing focus on it, and we'll see what happens here. Sometimes the camera cooperates, and sometimes it won't. Yeah, it's not too bad. It is kind of trying to focus on it. But yeah, you can see that nice fat bud there in the middle of the W. I love that. It's one of my favorites. And then they get this one. And it says Northwest Kind Cannabis. But I'm not sure how the Russian doll skull, well, sort of candy skull, etc. whole thing works. This is kind of a weird deal. Don't know. But it's a cool sticker. So anyway, I want to show you those, and then I got that Logitech headset, and they sent me this. This is their. I haven't seen a sticker yet. This is their new logo, which I've seen, of course, but I hadn't seen a sticker with any of my things. But yeah, these are really neat, and I get extras of them. If you want me to mail you some, just let me know. Shoot me a message on the message machine or whatever. Anyway, so as you guys have heard me complain a couple of times, I've been dealing with this frozen shoulder shit for a week. Today is day 6. Now it is improving. It is getting better. But yeah, it's hard to play. I managed to play today. Yesterday was only about 15 minutes, but I managed to play today for about an hour earlier, like much earlier. And I kind of trying to been backing off of anymore, just in case I want to try and play tonight. I'm not sure. So what I kind of thought I would do is continue working on this as part of the. I mean, I do as on my Lame Live. I mean, it's my show, right? I can do what I want. Featured artist tonight is Mark Tanner. So after we get through doing Charlie Gabaldon, because I always open with Charlie, it's like tradition. Then Heather, welcome. Ouch. Lost my train of thought. Northbound train, southbound track. Huh. Maybe it was a lie. Anyway, I thought it would be kind of cool to maybe work on the IBI. I can't believe how hard it was for me to find this silly tool. I dug everywhere. I thought I knew where it was, and then I didn't know where it was. I couldn't find it. And I was looking for what you see. Silver. Aluminum. And yes, I can say aluminum. It's just more fun to do it the other way. So that's what I was looking for. But what happened is that I had this brilliant idea. Let me show you what my brilliant idea was. I'm going to get to that in just a second, Jack. Where did it go? There it is. Ugh. So in my geniusness, I decided that I was going to take really good care of my tool. Stop it. Anyway, so I found this. I think a fluorescent bulb came in this for my light. I have a really cool architecture light from the 50s that sadly I can't use because the ballasts draw too much power. Anyway, I had it inside of here. It just fits. You got to fiddle with it a little bit. Gold pressed latinum. There you go. That's right. We only get the best here at the space station. So I was looking for what you previously saw as I'm scanning around looking at all my things. And this is what I should have been looking for. It's kind of a good idea. It keeps it from getting banged around if it happened to fall or get dropped. So yeah, it was exactly where I thought I had left it. Literally exactly where I thought I had left it or put it. It's where it belongs. Yep. So yeah, now I just leave it out like that. Now, on to Jack Flash's wonderful question about how's the neck. Well, I am happy to say, if I can get this set up like I had it earlier, because it was, whoops. Now just stay there for a minute. Right. Well, no, hang on. I gotta do this different. I don't know if I can actually show this with that camera. I might be able to. Let me try experiment. I'm going to take my face cam here. And get out of here. Turn around. Will it face over here? We're trying some experimental technologicals. Well, I think that might work. All right, this one's going dark for a minute. I gotta get a thing. I can't find my dang flashlight. We are going to find out how the neck is right now, Jack. I don't know the answer yet. So let's see if I can do this right. Turn on the light. All right. Now this will hopefully give me enough. On the backside, I'm going to peek a little bit first. So here's, I get this turned. Where is the camera at? Okay, it's right here. So we're going to look down here and see, do we see any lights under? I know I'm probably getting that thing right in your face. Boy, I don't see any. Let me put this up here for a sec. I am going to say this neck is flat. Yeah. Yep. I'm going to call that a flat neck. Unless my brand new tool is wrong, which I doubt. All right, now let's see if we can put this back up here successfully without destroying the mic stand or the camera holder. See what happens here with the, turns, am I gonna see? Now I gotta turn off this light because it's like right in my eyes. See, that light's really bright. Told you. All right, come down here and turn off the light. Okay. Can we see Robbie? Welcome, Robbie Stingle. Welcome. So I'm going to switch back over to the other camera, and I'm just going to leave this one doing whatever the hell it's going to do. We're going to go over there, and then we're going to listen to Charlie Gabaldon and probably some Mark Tanner, and I'm going to talk about more dumb shit and probably complain and moan about my shoulder some more. I thought about playing with the green screen tonight. I don't want to. Anyway, I'm going to switch to the other side, and I'll be swapping the cameras around. It'll be awesome. You'll see. Ugh. All right. There we go. Look, it's me. Ugh. All right. Bring this back over here. Come here. Come here. There we are. So, well, that's too far back. Getting used to a new microphone. That's fun, right? What if I go right here and then I do the mute? There we go. Mute is good. Well, let's make this say live chat. Pop out this chat over here. I haven't set any of this up because I was over there talking about the other thing. So we'll pop the chat out. Yep, that's what we want to do there. And then we do the drag over. What? No, don't touch me there. Here it is, right there. And window left. Whoa, what the heck is that? Window left, there we go. And now OBS on the other half of the screen, please. Thank you. There we are. Now it's working. All right. Woo. So, the first 3 days of the shoulder. I'm going to talk about that for just a minute. I basically couldn't do anything. Let's just say that my right hand does know how to do some bathroom duties that made my life okay. Had it had to been up to my left, it would have been bad. Tim, welcome. Texas Jackdaw in the house. That was an awesome premiere. Beautifully done song. And that ending, whoo, man, oh man. So, yep. So I am doing this fan list tonight. You're welcome, Tim. I'm doing this fan list tonight. It's over there, but it is off. So I'm making the sacrifice for good sound and turned off the damn fan. If it gets too hot, well, I'll either have to turn the fan on or I'll have to take Flipside's shirt off. I'll leave that up to you. You don't have to decide right now. Give it time. So, oh yeah, I gotta put this away. So the first 3 days, I really couldn't do anything. I was walking around like this. Everything was done with my right hand. It just never ended. And of course, it wasn't just like it was cramped up and I couldn't move it. No, this is a full-on, locked up, cramped muscle that will not allow you to do anything. It's just, I tell you, it just is not it's bad. Okay, you just don't want that to happen. All right, let me go over here. Oh, beer drinking Aussie's still on. That guy is funny as hell, Gary. Beer drinking Aussie, he's funny. Yeah, that's basically what it was. I couldn't turn my head. I couldn't look up. I couldn't look down. I could look right, strangely enough. If I wanted to look to the right, I could and still can. Now, as you can see, I can turn it, but not as far. That's about as far as I want to try. Feels like if I'm going to push it any further, we're going to have a bad day. So, since I've had 6 bad days, I'm going to pass on that other bad day thing. So, by the way, I didn't play with any mic levels or anything, but is this all okay? Are we hearing me okay? Got good levels and all that kind of stuff? So, this is the second one I've had in 3 years. I don't know what I did this time to make this happen. Last time it happened, I was playing with the dog where I used to live. Perfect, thank you. Appreciate the feedback, guys. I was tossing a ball for the puppy. She was a puppy at the time. And wanted to make her go further, and I went to just chuck that sucker. Oh. And, yeah, I hamstringed it. And I carry all of my tension in my shoulders, so that's awesome. So when this happens, it just compounds what's already there. See, I wouldn't wish this on somebody I hated, let alone a friend. So yeah, it's just one of those deals that what I turn it on? What did I turn it on again? I didn't turn anything off. Yeah, I could play. I've maybe played If I played an hour this entire week, the last 6 days, that's being generous. I probably haven't even made it to an hour. I know I played a half an hour today and 10 minutes yesterday. I don't remember before that. I was feeling so sorry for myself with cramped up, you know. Yeah. So, fun stuff. Whew. Hey. All right. Let's do some music. Because I feel like doing some music. Oh. This poor floor protector underneath of my chair. It's still working, but man, it's coming apart at the seams. It has cracks and fissures and splits and gets itself stuck in one piece, flies up, and I can't roll my chair back because the wheel's hitting the plastic where it's sticking up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet soon and get the new floor cover because this one is not long for this world. And when I take it out, I'm relatively certain it'll be coming out in pieces. So. Oh my. All right. Yeah, it's sad Jeff Beck passing. I didn't know he was 78. I did not realize that he was that old. For some reason, I had him in his late 60s, but obviously I was wrong. Of course, I can't remember song titles of stuff I've been listening to for 35 years, so there's that. So I do know what song Charlie did, but I didn't listen to it yet. So as always, it'll be my my first reaction to Charlie's video. That's really all I got. So now I got to go over here so I can turn on Vizio screen. Look, it's Charlie. I'm going to go ahead and like the video because I already know that I'm going to like it. Hey, Tim Thomas, welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming and hanging out for a little bit. Thank you to everyone that's here. After we do Charlie's video here, while I'm looking up some Mark Tanner, or well, not looking it up, but choosing it, and we'll talk about other stuff. So anyway, this is Can't Help Falling in Love, Charlie Gabaldon. I don't know if Charlie's out there yet tonight. I've seen Charlie in a couple of chats today, so he might be tired. I don't know. I know it might be past his bedtime. Let's see if I can do this right. Since I got the right thing on the screen. Ooh, that's good. There we go. Mute the fat guy.
Wise men say only fools.
Let me start that over again. Hang on, sorry. I see. I knew it didn't sound right. I don't know what you guys were hearing there. Hopefully it was something better than what I was hearing. We're going to start it over anyway. Oh, yeah, this is one of my favorite Elvis songs. One I have sang many times.
Men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I to be a sin if I can help falling in love with you like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Something all meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you. If you guys like that, give it a thumbs up. Till next time. See you in the funny papers. Here comes a snippet. Did you hear that lonesome whippoorwill? He sounds too blue to fly. The midnight train is winding low, and I'm so lonesome I could cry.
Nice. That was good, and I'm looking forward to the other one. Holy mackerel, that was fantastic. Turn off the VZO, Richard. Come on, you can do it. There it is, right there. Oh, so I think my shoulder's getting mad at me just talking about what I've been through, because it actually is giving me some cramps right now. Oh, fun. I didn't mean to be bad. I'm pretty sure it was when I started to redo the cable management and got that stuff all done. Excuse me. I was kind of being a Superman that day. I did a lot of moving and a lot of shucking and jiving. So, hey, Justin, welcome. So, I can already tell the difference in the quality of my sound in my monitors. Excuse me just a minute. Good old sinus strain. Perfect. Oh. anyway, just getting what I've done so far, getting those separated out, and redoing the power supply. Not power supply. Um, not power supply. Power strip. A new power strip, which I absolutely love. Um, it has way more plugs on it than I'll ever use. I think this one came with 18, and there was another one that had like 23 or some crazy. It was like, wow. Anyway, the reason for doing that here was so I could stop daisy chaining my plug strip. Because I had a plug strip coming off of the wall that went out here, and then there was a bunch of stuff in there, and then there was another one daisy chained onto that. And those were both rated at, I think, 10 or 15 amps. This new one is rated at 20 amps, and it's much more appropriate for what I'm doing. So I'm going to do the same thing on this gear over here and make it one. I got two of them, so I showed last week. And I'm super happy with them. I haven't tried the USB ports on them yet. I'll probably try it over there and use them as powered USB ports for the stuff I want to use with the Mac. I mean, you know. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Heather. I will graciously accept your healing vibes. Most definitely. I toyed with the idea of not doing a live tonight, but Johnny B, welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, I figured with it just gets old fast trying to hang that guitar off of this shoulder right now. Oh God, it definitely does not feel good. But anyway, I'm not letting it stop me. I'm gonna do my show. We're gonna have some fun. I just figured we'll just change it up a little bit. I'll still play some music, and we're still going to do Mark Tanner, and I don't have to undo any of that. Which, by the way, featured artists, I mentioned last week that I was going to do Mark Tanner, as we are doing tonight. And that it would be kind of cool if I did, like, since I decided to do Mark Tanner tonight, do Marshall Turner, who has released that fantastic song today. Anyway, feature him next week, and then on the 3 weeks time do the MT2 songs. So that's how I'm gonna roll this one. So that's how it's gonna be. We got Mark Tanner tonight that we're doing, and I've already got this thing up here. We're gonna look at some stuff. Well, we're not gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna play some songs. So it'll be fun. I promise. I think it'll make a good series, and since I like both of them, they're both very very dear friends of mine, and Texas Jackdaw can vouch for these two. That most everybody in here knows them anyway, but there might be that one person that's lurking and doesn't know that we have awesome people in this community. I changed up the description. So I'm trying to make it so that for those that just want to see what's happening from week to week, yes, I'm actually thinking about my freaking lame live shows now and planning. I will not script. I will not script. Okay, we clear? No scripts. Anyway, I want to have a better show. I want to have it be more consistent and kind of know what's coming. There's always the possibility, if I'm feeling a little under the weather, that I'll do something like tonight, and I'll continue working on something, a project that I've got going or whatever. In this case, it is the Ibanez RG. We're just doing on that. Nice. Very cool. Oh, so I'm going to go over here to Mark Tanner's playlists, because he's got a few. And we're going to look first at some originals. Here, I'll switch I'll turn on the VZO so you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to go to his originals. He's got my stuff up there too, which is pretty cool. So And, yeah, listen to that. And then we're going to go spend some time. David L., you're not late. You're exactly on time. You got here exactly when you intended to arrive. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. So, anyway, we listened to some of his stuff here in this original music. I don't know if this is going to be the first one we listen to. This is the list I'm using. So, in the description, the reason I changed the format was so that for those that don't really want to deal, they can just look, see who the featured artist is at the top. If I remember to change it, like I forgot to do this week, well, at least until the day before yesterday. Yes, and one dedicated to you. Absolutely, Doc. Wow, man, I don't know why my sinuses have decided to drain tonight. But anyway, that's the way we're going to roll, and we're going to do that. And you can just pick up there. If you read further down into whatever I've written, it'll be whatever I'm saying this week. In the first couple of lines will say whatever I want to impart to you, whatever knowledge you need to have. Let's turn off the Vizio so I can see you. So yeah, there's fun stuff to be done, and I think that this will make things a little bit better as we move forward. It'll give me a better grasp, and then you won't have to read the whole damn description. Then down below that, of course, I have added the National Suicide Hotline for the U.S. I'm going to be adding some more to that section as well for international things. And because I mean we have people coming from all over the world to come into our various lives and shows, so I want it to be, everything everywhere, kind of the way it should go. So just my opinion. No, it's not pre-recorded. I just do this. I just pick out their videos. They pre-recorded them. So I think Conspiracy and Doc Danger are out on the road tonight. I saw Doc put a link up in Thomas Christ show, I think. Anyway, so, but yeah, that's kind of the way it's going. I'm hoping that this will further the organizational feeling of the channel, and that you will all, come here happily. I'm working on an intro screen, a video that'll play when I start that has me talking. I'm going to change the video on my channel that comes up. I usually have it done to whatever my latest post has been. In this case, that was clear back when when Hugh and I released the Vanity Fair cover for Hitching a Ride. So there's that. I'm going to change that to an introduction to the channel, which will just be me rapping like I am now, talking about what the channel's about, who I am, what kind of weird, crazy, dumb stuff you'll see. And I'll do like a 30 or so second, maybe a minute long video, just something brief, and do that. So well, I try. So the lights are going to go down here in a little bit. We're gonna lose in about 15-ish, 20-ish minutes. The plant light will turn off, and then we'll have much more darkness and ambiance to enjoy. Oh, were you? Cool. Right on. Yeah, Doc actually apologized to me because I threw my link up in Thomas Christ. I saw Dr. Riz up, and I went, well, yeah, I could throw up my link. I'm allowed to do that in Thomas Christ chat. So anyway, so I threw the link up there, and Doc actually apologized. Doc, if you're listening, you're probably busy on your road show. Thank you for doing that, by the way. You don't need to apologize to me, brother. You weren't stepping on my toes. Having this live your road show, that's your gig, bro. That's what you do. So if you catch this on a replay or whatever, just know that you are absolutely cool with me, and I didn't take that as a slight. I'm pretty hard to offend. Really, really am. Because I really have to give a shit about what you think for you to offend me. Now, if I really give a shit about what you think, then you can get under the facade just a little bit. So, yeah, this is, more of this is for the professional amateur hour to be able to see, because you can't, when that light goes out and I switch cameras later on, you'll see I have to turn the lights back up, because if I don't, you won't be able to see diddly behind me. So that was the reason for the lights changing. I went for a walk in the rain today and used my umbrella because it was raining profusely. Okay. Whee. That's 7, that's 6. So 6. So I think what I'll start off with, I don't know if you remember the Acapella Nightmare Part 1 and 2 that he did last year. One of my favorite works by him. We're gonna do those back to back. I'm gonna play. Excuse me. I'm gonna play the experimental original and Part 2 right after it. So yeah, it was pretty cool. I guess it was actually 2 years ago now, technically, because we're in 2023. Only a few days, but it is 2023. I'm old. That's all I got. Was space. Full cramp stuff. Preserves heat. Well, that's true. But, and trust me, I am sitting around plenty of tech. And I'm fanless tonight, because trying to see how it works without the sound. It's kind of nice not having to worry about how much noise that's making. So if you're hearing anything that sounds like a fan, it has to be my computer, because there's no other fan running in here. Oh. Sorry, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm queuing up the music. No, the pausing, please. Thank you. Alright, that's more gooder. Yeah, go do your thing. Thank you for hanging around. Absolutely, definitely appreciate it. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to play tonight. We're just going to dink around with this. I'm going to take a few more pieces off of the other. We'll play some music and do some of that stuff. I'll bounce back and forth. And, you know, we'll go from ambience to non-ambience and jump back and forth that way. It'll be a crazy night. So, alright, let's listen to this. Turn on VZO. There it is. Unmute. There it is. Make it big. And make it play. So we're going to listen to this one and the next one right after it. Part 1 and 2. right. Yeah, that's what it was, a bedtime story. No, that's just some of Mark Tanner's strange stuff. That's the kind of stuff I like. Um, so, so see, David, it can still be the more homey feeling. Um, and this is actually quite bright because of the way the screens are lit right now. But well, welcome back, Janice, and welcome, Vivian Smiling. Right. Oh. Well, and to be honest, and I probably have mentioned this before, as you see this right now, the room, with the exception of this being on my show, so when I'm facing that way I can read the chat, that I just let run screensaver most of the time. You see it running in the background on some of my videos or lives or whatever the hell these things are. But, yeah. Next month when I get the network switch and the cat whatever the hell cable, I would imagine any of them will work. Yeah, and there's more plans for this. It's going to get more organized. It's going to get a lot better. I promise. I appreciate having the... excuse me. I appreciate having the... Come here. Don't be so... Oh, my goodness. All right. So, I forgot what I was going to say now. See, it was going to be something important. Oh, yeah. The network switch. I get that done next month. I am hoping to be able to begin integrating this into what I'm doing. So I can have fewer wires going across the floor, which, by the way, are safely covered and no one can trip on. But I'd like to, once it's networked, and I mean, I know I'm going to have the network cable going across there, but if that's the only one, it's way better than having 3 or 4 across. So, anyway, then they'll all work through the network thing, and then I can do sound stuff over here as well, because I've got the other interface. I'm nervous. I thought about trying 2 sound interfaces on here, but I was afraid that they would fight with each other at some point. You know, trying to say, oh, I'm the one. No, I'm the one. No, I'm the one. No, I am the one. So, I don't know. That's just what plays in my head. But, so I have not used my USB 96. It's just stayed in the box. I mean, it literally has probably 4 or 5 hours of use on it. So, fair enough. I was reading your chats, catching up with you guys out there. Interfaces are alpha and territorial. Yes, that's kind of what I figured. But if they're just networked, what I do on here with... Whoa. Sorry about that. Forgot the microphone was there. Look, I see there's a microphone. Anyway, with them networked, I should still be able to then do that and do sound setup only on this one, and just be able to have that picked up by the network. I mean, that's kind of what I'm hoping for, but I don't know. I'm learning. Everything I do right now is brand new, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Just trying to keep my head above water with all this new stuff I got going on. I'll be glad when I get that to be a flat, like, actual desk. And I think I mentioned in my professional amateur hour yesterday that I've found the thing that I'm going to get for that. I've thought about plywood. I've thought about MDF board. I've been just a bazillion different choices, and I've researched and looked at prices and this and that. Of course, I am settling on the most expensive choice. Short of buying a new desk or a ready-made workstation, which even doing that I might be able to do cheaper than what I'm going to do. But anyway, for those that don't know, to get my work table, workbench top, whatever you want to call it, I am going to buy a replacement desktop for one of those stand-up desks. Yeah, I know, hard to believe, Epi, right? I learned something. Crazy stuff. See, I can't even say that word, brother. Euclidean Diane. That's a messed up word. There's way too many consonants in that word. It needs more vowels. Anyway, yeah, so there's plans coming. Things are going to happen. I hope that's going to be better. But everything is new. Everything is learned. I don't know where that's pretty much the way that works. No, that's just straight up. I mean, you know, that's still well within the Euclid. Hold on. I gotta change this around a little bit. Hang on. Euclidean? Is that did I finally get that? Thank you, by the way, if I did. Sleep Token. No, I have not seen the band Sleep Token. That is completely new to me. Excuse me. Unless Marshall's played something for me as something that he listens to or whatever. He's exposed me to some new bands over the last few years. Making the host work for his money. Thank you, Effie. I appreciate that. By the way, that last one you posted out there, holy mackerel, that is amazing. I didn't do nothing to Ian, I don't think. Maybe. Did I? Wait. What day is it? Huh. All right. Well, we're gonna play some music tonight because I'm not playing any music tonight because of my shoulder. I wanted to get recovered, so here in a little bit I'm gonna take a few more pieces off, but we're just gonna chat, hang out, talk about some stuff, play some other people's music, and do that stuff. I already said that. Never mind. Getting the repeats already. All right, Janice. Don't get lost going to the dining room. Might be a better fit off show. All right. Okay. Noted, Justin. Noted. Well, no. I haven't made any shorts yet, so I can't get any money from YouTube making this shit up. Clearly. Yeah, no, there's no stacks happening here. If we had stacks happening here would be way bigger and much more accessorized, shall we say? Oh, Epi, Batman. Stacks of pennies, right? Right, Gary? Right? Oh, yeah. Stacks of lint, right? I got plenty of those in my pockets. All right. Made it to the dining room. Good. Glad that there was no getting lost or anybody getting hurt or anything on your way to the dining room. Welcome back. We're glad you're here. Well, I'm sure that everyone here is glad you're here because I know we're all fans of Janice Lala. Where did I see you play the other night? Somebody played one of your late. Was that on Hippie Show, Janice? Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, that was really neat. That was super cool. Well, we got beer drinking Aussie over here. He's been streaming for a bit, a couple hours now, I think. Let me refresh. Yeah, he's been streaming now 5 hours. That's awesome. Eyes are bothering today. Keeps fighting with it. Oh, you're welcome, Janice. I'm a fan. I'm not afraid to admit it. Yeah, I know that I don't. I am clipping this mic. Am I clipping this mic? Check. One. I should not be. Check. I'm up here. I'm talking. No, it's not. It's well below. It's coming up to about +3, +4. Fun stuff. Anyway, not sure. Maybe I bumped something earlier and that made a big, like that. That made a big noise. Yeah, Justin, did you catch any of my lives where I was talking about what I found out was wrong with what was happening and why I couldn't adjust it down? I had 3 gain stages going on. Yeah, I was making them a little hot. One of those gain stages, one of the gain stages is now completely gone. Well, it's at 1 or 2, way, way, way down. And I lowered the gain on the Focusrite. Yeah. I now understand what the term gain staging means. I learned something. But yeah, I brought down the I am still running a little bit of preamp on this, but it's for the effect, not really. I've turned it way, 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 way down. Most of my gain is now coming from the Focusrite, and it's at about 1 o'clock and I'm being generous. It's probably a 12:30, really. So nice, Robbie. That's awesome news. 25,000 views. I got 10K views last month. I'm pretty happy about that, actually. I mean, it's all good. I got quite a few watch hours. I think I want to say 330 or something like that. And like I said, for my thing, I do a couple lives here and there and this and that, and I don't really have any content yet, per se. I've got a few songs up and a few me noodlings in my lives, of course, but that's it. I really have to figure out how to organize my channel so that you don't have to. I see other, like Mark Tanner's channel here, for example. If I go over here to Mr. Tanner's channel, where we were, I'm going to back up here because I want to show something. Shh! Quit making those noises because I forgot to click the mute. Yeah, here we go. This was the one. So I want to be able to people to do this. To go, right now, really the only place to find anything in my deal is to try and surf through this. Why is Ian playing? Stop playing, Ian. Anyway, um, and it's all messed up. It's just, it's terrible. Trying to find anything in here because it's just a sorry, Lori, a mishmash of stuff. Where when you go over to, oops, that's the wrong one. I thought I turned on the right one. Why is that? There it is. How did I not do that? Here we go. So this is, like I was saying, this is just the general videos tab. But I want to learn how to do this. I want to learn how to take all those and make them be in playlists like this. This is neat. Then they could be organized into stuff where I could put my covers in there and my, if I were to ever have by some miracle an original. I can write poetry, prose, limericks, and a little bit of haiku. Although I'm not very good at haiku. I like that it doesn't have to rhyme and be rhythmic and all that stuff. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Turn on. Is this the one I want? Yes, that's the one I want. So, anyway, I got a whole bunch of stuff to learn. I'm going to be. I think I am going to get that tray thing that has the deal. It's adjustable for height too, but and I'm going to put my keyboards on it. My keyboards meaning my gaming pad, my mouse, and my typing keyboard onto that. Since I sit back from the desk most of the time anyway, I know I'm kind of hiding behind this mic. Let me do this. There we go. Maybe, nope. First you don't want to come down, now you won't stay up. Anyway, northbound train, southbound track. So I am baked as well. If that wasn't evident from my sippy pen being in my hand and me losing my train of thought, what, 4 times now? Why I could remember that, but I can't remember what I was saying 45 seconds ago. Can't help you. I don't know. I'm going to chalk it up to age. Now, why did I do that? That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go here. And then, sorry, I'm doing 2 things at once. Oh yeah, we've all heard the sad news, bro. I believe everybody in here is a Jeff Beck fan, and man, oh man. Nice. Yes, Falcro is in the dark. David did express that he liked the homier feeling of the set, and nobody was complaining about it being dark, so I thought I would put the ambience on for a little bit before that we're going over to the thing. Oh, I swear by this. Pain relief, fun. Somebody asked me one time, many years ago, because I've imbibed of the cannabis for many moons, many long times. Somebody asked me, because as my health deteriorated, I began to use this more and more for things like pain management and stuff like that. Charlie, welcome. It's all good. We all enjoyed your tune, and it's a definite yes to that snippet. I hope that's coming out soon, because, man, I'm ready for that one. Anyway, sorry I distracted myself from that. But, oh, yeah? We've had retail here for about 2-3 years now, 4 years, 3? Has to be 5. Wow, how time flies. Man, how time flies. Welcome, Ian. I gotta fix you, Ian. You're broken right now. Hang on. There we go. All right. Now you got your wrench. So I'm gonna look at a couple more things on the Ibby later. We're gonna turn the lights back up, and I'm gonna face the other way for a little bit. Welcome, welcome. How is the roadshow going with you and Doc? Please put the link to that in there if it's still going on. Justin, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you getting me started down that road. So I should not talk and hit this at the same time. Have a good one, Justin. Take care. Yeah, if you guys are still doing that roadshow, please put the link to that in here. I was going to go look for it, but I got distracted because, well, you know. Oh, okay. All right. Wasn't sure. Doc was apologizing to me earlier about stepping on toes or something in TC's show. That there was no stepping on toes. Him putting up the link to your road show reminded me, oh, hey, I can put up the link to my show. So I actually appreciated him doing that. I didn't feel like anybody's stepping on my toes. I don't roll that way. So thank you very much. You guys help promote me and have done stuff for me just as much as for everybody else. So I just want that to be, I told him in the chat right away, but I just wanted to be absolutely clear. Yeah, I got to figure out the whole Discord thing. It looks like it could be really fun if you set it up right. I just got so much to learn with what I'm doing here, trying to do the intro, trying to do the revamp of the Bedrio and get things all set up, you know, fun stuff. So yeah, but you know, I learned how to do the split screen on the iMac today, so I now know how to do this easily. I tried doing it yesterday, and that was a fucking disaster because I didn't know what I was doing. Because I don't know how to use Apple products, but I am learning. Are you in about 12 servers? I think I'm in about 10 or so from gaming stuff mostly. I use Discord if I am gaming and I want to talk to friends that I game with. We all use Discord. Just we go to one of our voice chat rooms and hang out. We never care whose. But that's all right. Hockey's important, bro. I understand. I went to a fight once and a hockey game broke out. It was pretty fucking cool. Go Winter Hawks, except they already fucked up this year. Probably. Oh, I didn't say my spiel, Ian. Everybody in here is a moderator. That's why you got a wrench. You never voice chatted, but you're in all these rooms. That's awesome. There's a great bunch of information. Some of the rooms I'm in or some of the communities I belong to on Discord are actually informational for me to be able to do that stuff. But oh yeah, I learned a lot about potato guns. Potato guns are fun. Now you can make really cool ones. But, do you sometimes play live in Discord? Yeah, I gotta figure that whole thing out. But I say I can't tackle too many things at once. If I do, or if I try and do that. Doc Danger, welcome, welcome. Doc Danger is now in the house, folks. Welcome, my friend. I'm telling you, it's it's crazy how much stuff you have to learn when you start trying to do even some of the things. Is it? Yeah. Well, I'm just learning StreamYard, and as a matter of fact, I have to reconfigure my sound. I want to go to StreamYard because I want to be able to use that ability to have guests and that sort of thing. I don't know if I'm going to do I want to do the paid one, but I'm not sure I can justify that right now. I just, that's tough, you know. I'm trying to save for a car, do some other stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to make that commitment yet, but I am going to definitely set things up. So I have joined Johnny Bean's Discord, Zach. I am in there. I just haven't been in there hanging out, but I am a member. I did sign up. At least at some point I did. I'll double check that just to make sure that I didn't do one of those. Oh, thought I did. But just setting up the channel can be daunting. I have on my little Falcro thing on there. My name is the Falcro everywhere. I have one or two text rooms set up. I think it comes with one already done. And then I set up a voice chat room. And I think that's where I stopped. It's all good, Charlie. I don't mind. You know I love you, brother. So, man, oh man, what a night. Sorry, folks. I'm a little bit stoned right now. I got a new thing for the pen. Wow. See, because words are hard when you're stoned. Yeah. See, now you got me curious. I'm gonna open up my Discord and look. There is it. There is the Discord. Should be under D for Discord. Hey, look, it's under D for Discord. Amazing. Starting. I don't like it running in the background. Too many notifications, and I have tried and tried and tried and tried to shut off notifications in this program. I can suspend them for X number of hours, but I can't shut them off. Let's see, new connection detail. I don't even want to learn anything new right now. So in my channel, where is it? The Falcro. Oh, I haven't been in here for a long time. Yeah, see, I have the general channel, which is the one it comes with. Oh, I belong to a guild in Warcraft that I'm actually an officer in, for Warcraft, World of Warcraft Classic, and the guild master has set up. It's amazing. There are any category you want to find, anything you want to know about. He's got the raids set up. He's got the gaming set up. He's got the information set up. It's all in its own section. You can cross-reference it, search at the top. It'll bring up any section that'll show you the stuff. It's insane. And I got my voice channel, the Falcro's BS box, and the hashtag general text channel. That's it. That's the extent of my that's the extent of my Discord knowledge. So now I gotta close it, and then I have to go up here to the other thing because I haven't gone to do the thing to turn it off. Turn off, quit Discord. There we go. Why am I getting a notification? Okay, that was all right. Yeah, there's so much stuff to look at. I am just no good at looking at it. It's just not my thing. And trying to focus on this right now is fun stuff. But there's fanfic stuff, stories, pictures, fan art, cosplay, creation. There's so much stuff. I haven't looked through Johnny's channel. I've only been on there for a little bit. So, alright, I'm going to go play some music. I think we're going to go grab something off another view playlist. We're going to look at something here. And I'm just we're going to kind of spin it down here. And go down. I don't know what we're going to get. I'm not reading. I'm just going down, and then I'm going to hit enter at some point. And we're going up and down and back and forth and enter. We're doing I don't know. I have never heard this. I don't know what we're about to listen to, folks. Something on Mark Tanner's channel. It says, Fix You, Trev D Drum Live. We'll find out. It's Mark Tanner. How bad can it be?
It's pressed.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired, but you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse. Tears come streaming down your face when you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. High up above or down below, when you're too in love to let it go. But if you never try, you'll never know just what you were. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. Tears stream down your face when you lose something you cannot replace. Tears stream down your face, and tears stream down your face. Promise you I will learn from my mistakes. Tears stream down your face, and lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Get ready. Now.
Wow. Just wow. That was insanely incredible. I got nothing, man. That was a new one for me. I had never heard that one. I mean, I've heard the song, but I've never heard that cover. Wow. Yeah. My opinion, that was better. That's better than the original. That's better than Coldplay's version. But I'm that way about covers sometimes. Sometimes when you do them in such a way that they're reimagined. Cool, Marshall. I'll have to check that out. Is it on Mark's channel or is it on yours? I'll play it again. I don't mind hearing that again. That would be cool. That drummer guy is neat. I don't know who he is, but clearly he's good at what he does. And I agree, Epi, 100%. How drummers do the whole dope. I don't get it. I could hear it when they do it. It's awesome. Coldplay is a band that did that song, Fix You. Their version is considerably different, but... Or are you being... Falconomics? Hey, Gordy, how you doing? I didn't see you in there if you've been here for a minute. I didn't see you earlier. Kind of distracted. Hit the sippy pen a little hard, so we're letting me get unstoned a little bit. Not playing a lot tonight, or probably at all. I'm going to turn up the lights and we're going to take some more pieces off of the Ibanez RG, getting ready to go through it. We did find out tonight, as I started out the show with the RG setup, the neck is flat. The neck is flat. I'm very happy about that. And the frets are in pretty good shape. So, Paradise is your new favorite Coldplay song. Is that like a real new Coldplay song? I listen to so little new music or commercial bands anymore. I don't hear stuff sometimes until years after it's come out. Hugh, welcome. Just getting up, got your coffee. I'm about to make a cup whenever I play my next song. So, older. Well, the funny thing about the whole drumming deal, I say I don't understand how to drum it, because to me, in my brain, because I, box in a 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 box, and goes on. Mark's first post. Okay, we'll play this one next. Thank you, Doc. Oh, Charlie, I love you, brother. That's awesome. Keep those zingers coming. Yes. Yeah, I like Coldplay. Don't get me wrong. That's not a slight saying I just like the way that was done better. It was that song completely reimagined, and sometimes that's what needs to happen. It just, I've heard a few covers like that. Sound of Silence, and I know there's lovers and haters, it doesn't matter, I'm a lover, by Disturbed, stupendous. I thought his reimagining of how that was done was great. This version has one epic guitar solo. Alright, maybe we'll just do a whole show of this, but anyway, I'm going to take this one. We're going to go check out Doc's, and then we're going to go back and take a look at Marshall's and see, because we'll do that. We'll just, going to do that. Play the one Marshall posted. Okay, so Doc's the boss here, so Let me close. I don't want to get confused. So just a minute. And Hugh, if I didn't say welcome, I think I did. But if I didn't, welcome. Good to see you. Oh yeah, the whole coffee thing and yada yada yada. Because I'm gonna make some coffee in a minute. I remember now. I must be getting less stoned than I was. Yeah, this new stuff is called Angel Food Cake. It's a one pull in weight deal. That'll be nice because this will last me a while. I like when I can take one rip, wait 20 minutes, and feel great. All right. Down. Come on. You can do this. There it is. All right. I'm going to do that one. I'm going to go over here and beginning. Make sure it's not muted. It's not. Make it big. Turn it on so people can see it. Yeah, I got a new one on my Sippy pen tonight. It's a new brand, as well as Evolved or something like that is the name of the company. But it's called Angel Food Cake, and it, of course, tastes nothing like Angel Food Cake, but holy mackerel. It packs a punch. Anyway, enough talk about illicit drugs that lead you into Satan's realm. Let's turn on the Vizio and check this out.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed. When you get what you want, but not what you need. When you feel so tired, but you can't sleep. Stuck in reverse. Tears come streaming down your face. When you lose something you can't replace. When you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be worse? Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. High up above or down below, when you're too in love to let it go. But if you never try, you'll never know just what you're worth. Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you. streamed on your face. Now tears streamed on your face. Promise you I will learn from my mistakes. Tears streamed down your face, and lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I will, that's the first time I've, well, that's, now, excuse me. Now, the second time I've heard that, that song, this second time with a wonderful, wonderful guitar solo. Hell, I might just let that, we might just do this, the child song next, since that's what was popping up there. Anyway, fantastic. Yeah, my favorite version of Fix You ever. Better than original. Fix You. Oh, phonics. Yes. Cool. Guaranteed, we're gonna get copyright stuff going on tonight. I don't give a shit. I really don't. So what's this one? That's what we're here for. That's probably gonna mean, oh, you're welcome, Mark. I was happy to do that, and we're gonna definitely, we're still gonna play more. You are as you saw in the description, I'm sure, featured artist tonight. Next week will be Marshall. Our very own Marshall Turner is going to be next week. And the third week out from now will be MT Square. So we're doing a series with featured artists because this just makes sense. So somebody out there said that sounded like a good idea too. So I thought I'd just roll with that. And yes, definitely rip Mr. Beck. And that's another reason that I really don't give a crap if I get a copyright anything on this. Because there's 10 million people live right now probably playing Jeff Beck songs. Alright. And where did it go? Five minutes and 18 seconds. Yeah, I agree, Effie. It's a sad day. Super sad day. Did you get a copyright claim on your cover? I've gotten a copyright claim on a number of mine now, especially the ones where I'm doing the backing tracks. But every one of them say, including the copyright claim I got on the Vanity Fair one, it says copyright claim, and then right after that it says they allow owner of the copyright allows use on YouTube or something like that. So it's like a no harm, no foul thing. They just get credit for what they did like they should anyway. And it's a no big deal. I don't know why copyrights aren't just like that, period. This person did the song. If I sing a cover on it, it's just that. It's a cover. So anyway, I'm going to get off my high horse. We're going to listen to this. This looks like it was... Huh. Interesting. Well, that's cool. We're going to look at the pictures. You'll see who it is here when I bring this up. Just turn on the Vizio. You can do this. Yeah, the blocks are bullshit. That shouldn't happen. You're helping promote their music. If you were claiming it as your own, 100%, I get it. Guaranteed. Do it. Anyway, here we go. enough ranting and raving and bullshit.
I've exhausted my vast musical knowledge.
Yeah, me too. We've had enough.
Oh yeah, very nice, very nice. Was super good. Stop. There we go. All right. Okay. Thanks. I was gonna play it again. I'm not sure why. I don't have the repeat button pushed. At least I don't think I do. Anyway, I got the microphone in front of my face again. I gotta get used to this. It's all new again. Everything's, like recorded on the Zoom H2. Wow. No, that was a great tune. Oh man. So, well, I am going to lift the debris at the end. Yeah, just I kind of figured you probably did that on purpose. It adds a kind of uniqueness at the end. I like it. Fun stuff. Gotta turn up the house lights here, folks. Come on, you can do this. Go over here. Onto that one. Make it blue. Make it bright. Wow. Who's that guy? Scary. Alright, let's turn this off for a minute. See. Is that... That's not bad. We'll go with that for now. And we're gonna switch over to the thing. Let's see if the droid cam will turn back on. Should be this one. Yeah, those are my ambiance light. Ooh, 5:30 a.m. is very, very, very early. So yeah, go get your rest, David. Thanks for hanging out. Definitely appreciate you being here. So rest well, stay smooth, all the fun stuff. The camera does not. Why does the camera not working? Oh, I know what. Probably because. No, it should be on top of that one. Well, let's see. Oh. Don't. Wow. There we go. Now we're gassing with a cook. See if it works now. How about now? It's evolving like Skynet, right? Scary stuff. All right. So we got... Man. This little arm. Holy mackerel. It is stiff. Oh, sweet. I will check that out, Marshall. Cool. If I can find it. Sometimes you can find those on services. I found a few things like that. Sorry, my shoulder's really killing me. Oh, don't touch me there. I gotta turn this off. There. Oh, that's so much gooder. That's so much gooder. Alright, now we're going to come back over here. There. Now we're looking at something much more along the lines of what I wanted to look at. So, and I have all of my, as you can see, I've gone completely wireless now. I got out today when I found this. My neck tool, which... we now have, it's now told us it's there. But anyway, this is my Magic Keyboard that I got with the iMac, and this is the Magic Mouse, along with the advent of this, which you can't see right now. But anyway, it is the Magic Trackpad, and yeah, I'm completely wireless with all my peripherals, and So yeah, the neck is flat. Appears to have no problems. I was playing with fret ends today, and I don't see any or feel any issues with fret ends. I think I need to do any filing on that. Just a polish on them is probably all I'm going to need to do. So I'm cool with all that. I've already told the story of how it took me an hour to find my neck checking tool. And yeah, it's because I had put it in a protective sleeve, and it was exactly where I thought I had left it. Look, this was a box. This was me misreading shit. I thought I was getting a box of 5, you know, like the number 5 of these right here. Yeah, you see what these are? Yeah, those are. I have a lifetime supply now. It said 50, not 5, but I read 5. And so I ordered. They were cheap. I mean, it was like $5. So, for $6. $6. So cheap enough, but yeah, I thought I was only getting 5 because, I mean, I use a razor blade for sometimes a year or more because I just don't do that much with them to make them get dull. Anyway, I thought that was pretty funny. That's there now. Oh yeah, no, I don't want nobody to freak out. Make sure you see, I put all the hardware. I put it all away. I was a good boy. It's in its bag now. I have not found where the new jack jumped off to. New developments on the nut. Let's move this down here just a little bit. I was going to change this nut. I'm not going to change this nut. And here's the reason I'm not going to change the nut. Because I don't know what nut to get. First of all, that's problem number 1. It was easy with my Strat because I just got the Strat one. It was simple. I found out, the thing. Well, there's no one up there that says, "Oh, this is the tusk nut for the Ibanez anything." So I'm just gonna leave the nut alone. I have no idea what this nut is, but it's the original nut. And I know it was the original nut because there's still factory paint up against the bottom of it. I know, weird. So I'm just going to leave that alone, and it's going to retain that nut for all times. So I have this because, well, it's way cheaper than Deoxit, and in my opinion, it's the same fucking thing. It does exactly the same job as Deoxit. So, anyway. Whee! Have to move things out of my ways. Okay. Yeah, I put a new pad for the guitar here, so it cannot get very hurted. So yeah, this will be a lot better and a lot more functional once I get that standing or sitting desktop replacement that I'm gonna get. Fun stuff. Is this the one I want? I think. No, that's not. Well, no, that one. I took that out the other day. I got to figure out what I did with it. I think this has some of them. Anyway, it's not what I was thinking about when I originally did this. I want to get this out because I want to have that at some point because that's way easier than what I was doing before. There it is. That's what I want. I won't need this until many, many long times ago. Is that this one? Huh. 1 fret. That one's fine. Yeah, that one rocks back and forth there. I don't know if that's because one is low or because one is high. Because when I check it here, I so need to do... more research. So, I'm good here, good here, good here, good here. No rock, no nothing, no weirdness, no strange. As I'm using this and get up here on the little tiny ones. Those are good. All these. That one's maybe a little high, but it ain't much. I might just whack that with a soft hammer. And then when I get down here on this one, I think, no. This. There it is, right there. That's the same way. When I check these, they're dead on. They're fine. These are good. There's no issues through here. No problems. And then I get to here, and I get a problem. And once again, just like that one that's up here, it's not very much. That one's good. That one's good. Now these are all good. So this 2 frets that are high. This one. I know one of these was... Oh, it's this one right here. Yeah. So this one and this one. Well, that'll be interesting, huh? So, like I said, they're not very much. I'm not going to try and do anything super drastic. I think I'm just going to try and give them a little tappy tap with a soft hammer. As soon as I figure out where my soft hammer is. So... overall satisfied so far with this this turning out that way. Don't drop a junior mint in the hole. Yeah, that could be bad, right? Alright, so my neck dig fell down. I'm gonna swap ends here. I don't want to take off this jack. I still have to find the other one, the new one that I bought for this. It's here. I know it's here because I had it in my hand physically. So, and that should be doo. Kooky Kramers. Alright. Doing a closer work, I gotta take the glasses off. I just can't. I can't do it. I don't know how much of this you can see. Maybe none. Yeah, you can't see any of this, can you? I gotta remove the camera. Come on. Holy crap, I feel like I just moved it 500 feet. Well, no, it wasn't 500 feet, but it's more gooder now than it was. Anyway, I lost the new jack. Go figure. Think I'm going to apply the toothpick repair method to these holes. These are fine. I don't know that bridge has ever been off of there. I wish I could find an the whatever this is, R, F, R, G, R, I don't know. But you can see this insignia here. I don't know if it was a sticker that they had on. I don't know what it is. This is definitely an R right here. but I can't decipher this part. I'll try and get a close-up on it here at some point. So, yeah, look at the difference in these screws. just a slight difference in length. But at any rate, I think I'm going to fill those holes and find a couple of matching screws that I can use, like the ones that came with it. So, all right, let's test out the new soldering iron. Find out. All right. All right, set to Fahrenheit. Let's see how long it takes. Usually it takes about a minute for this thing to warm up. This is my first actual use of said soldering iron. It's deflowered now. It should make a beep sound. What? Oh, I see what I did. There it is. Okay. Now, it's heating up. Hey, JDL, welcome. Welcome. So good to see you. I know it's really gross when I'm getting up close and personal with the camera there. But, you know, is what it is. So it's heating up now because I actually turn it on. Oh, I will. I got a little ventilation doohickey that's got a filter on it. It's actually came with my holder board, and I don't. Having been an automotive machinist in the 80s, doing the things I've done, Gordy, I don't worry about it too much. It's yeah. It is what it is. We should be just about there. Yeah, what I did in the originals was wow, that's definitely warm. So, but I do appreciate that, Gordy, a lot. I do. I know I need to ventilate, and I will. But we're not going to do a whole bunch right now. Right on. That was great. And I'm not doing this. Yeah, this shield is so poorly soldered. Trying to solder that on with a 30 watt soldering iron was actually an old wood burner. I must have accidentally tossed my other one out. Damn, there's a lot of solder on this thing. We're gonna fix that, but my cam is reversed. No. My camera shouldn't be reversed. I just went through the other day getting it all set up so it wasn't. There it goes. All right. Wow, that's just like a lot of solder on that. Anyway, I'm not using this jack. So, well, soldering iron works great. So, I'll put that up there and turn it off because we don't need it anymore. So yeah, my new one looks just like this, except it's new. When I find it. But I I really want to lengthen these, and I don't know if I can. Let's see if I can make this come over here so we can see this part a little bit better. So this right here is technically, it's long enough. You can see these are out here. That's about how far they stick out from the thing. Now I need to retin these, and they're pretty rough. This partially broken. I think I'm going to cut these off. There's some shrink tubing just inside there. You can probably see it right there. If I get my finger under it, maybe you can. No, it's just a shitty fucking deal. Yeah, I can't bring it down any further. So anyway, I think I'm going to cut these. Where this, I'm going to come in from the backside. But anyway, I'm going to cut these flush with where the shrink tubing is, and then peel the shrink tubing back enough to have them be separated, and then I'm going to lengthen them. I have some small wire here. What do I do with it? Oh, it's up here. Hang on. I have some really small wire. And I think that if I put this on here, lengthen this, I'll use the black for the shield and the red for the positive. Alright, now that's not quite so hot. Oh, that's a little confusing. So is this one must have been, yeah, this one must have been positive here. And that's the ground. Cool beans. So anyway, once I find the new jack, I will endeavor to solder that back in, but I think I'm going to cut them off and then re-lengthen them. I have plenty of shrink tubing to do it. Put these in here for now, as well as this, till I find the new one and get it put on there. I'm doing this because it broke. Really, but it's working out because there was no ground here. The bridge needs to be ground off, so it's got some bare metal for the bridge ground. These pots are a little bit dirty, so I'll be able to clean them. And since I'm going into the back side up in here, I'll have it flipped around when I'm going to work on that. But when I get back up in here, then I will we'll get that up there. Hang on. There's no screws in this. This is a tension fit. Now they put this stuff here. They got the shielding stuff on here. This is, I think it's already been painted with shielding. I think. I know, cameraman's drunk or stoned or some damn thing. Actually, not anymore. But anyway, I think this may have been painted with that RF paint stuff now. Because everywhere else that's under stuff here is white. Underneath the bridge was white, underneath the other stuff was white. If I pulled the pickups, I'm sure that would be the same there. So I think this has already been shielded, so I'm not going to do that. This is a funky kind of paint. I don't even know how to describe this blue-black looking paint down here, but this has got this on here, so, you know. Take care, JDL. See you around. Let's see, now I can pull this out of here. Right there. I can check all my grounds in here. I'm being very gentle, by the way, so I don't pull off any more wires. But there's some pretty There's some pretty sketchy soldering in here. Let me bring this down here. And I think I may reflow all of this. Let me get a light. Oh yeah. So this is not something that has to be done, in 10 seconds or whatever. Let me turn this light on here. There we go. So let's see how well this lights up these solder joints in here. Some of these look worse than mine. Can I do this from here? I got my hand up here and you can see, maybe. This feels like it's ready to come off already. Right here, let me move this microphone over here. That might work a little better. I'll move the camera with it too. That's weird. I switched this camera around the other way. This is all right-handed. But anyway, I think I might resolder all this. I don't know if you guys can see some of this stuff in here. It's gritty and grainy and icky, and I don't even know. This is masking tape right here. This little bit of tape right here. Yeah, that's masking tape. Very, very professional. So I may have a heyday just coming in here and doing that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna cut this off and lengthen it. I'll cut it off right here. Lengthen it. Yeah, the solder just looks terrible. It looks like it didn't get hot enough. A number of things. And this is not my shitty soldering. And Robbie says the same thing. I think so too. It's like I said, this positive wire right here, if I do them one at a time, it'll be fine. But this positive wire right here, I swear, I feel like if I were to bend it, it would come off. So, yeah, we're going to go through this and redo all that. With a hamster wheel, yeah, Gordy, that'll be a great one. All right, look, my phone told me my flashlight's turned on, like I wouldn't fucking know that. Sometimes, makes me wonder. Sometimes. Alright. Let's put that back up there. Oh my goodness. So, this fits pretty good in here. But I think I might drill and put in maybe some wood screws in here. Because clearly this is going to take me many sessions to do. I figure we'll probably do this in 4 sessions. Let's put it in the oven. No, I'm not going to put it in the oven. Yep. Pretty soon we're going to clean it up. I'm going to steal some of my roommate's Simple Green. That'll be cool. And we're going to go through and clean everything up. I am leaving pickups alone, and I'm leaving the nut alone. And the pots, I'm just going to try and clean in place. I'm not going to take them out. I will be dropping the switch out to resolder this, though. Because that just doesn't make sense to try and do it there when I can just take it out and have it right there. And then I can do them all resoldered and they'll be wonderful. And there won't be any more masking tape in here, that I can promise you. And unlike Marshall, I want to note, whoever did this, it's maddening. Because this came with these, this is Ibanez. They all are branded Ibanez, designed by EMG, and they say Ibanez right on them, right here. Ibanez. So they were made by EMG for Ibanez for use in this guitar, which I think is freaking awesome. But, wow. Anyway, I'm hoping that'll get the pots out. Ruby's the one that's really got the bad, dirty pots. We'll have to get in there and clean hers up. The volume pot on hers is not happy. But everything about this just says I didn't really give a shit when I put this together. I just had these parts and wanted to make it work. But it's been such a good guitar. It plays easy, stays in tune, sounds great. the problems I'm having with it are related to this work and the bad grounds and all that. So, right? Well said, Marshall. Well said. So, yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Anyway, we're going to go back over to the other side. We're going to hear some more music. I accomplished, actually, what I wanted to do was get that, oh my God, output jack out. So, right? I absolutely love this patina. Absolutely love this patina. I don't know how many smoky bars or smoky back rooms or whoever's, I mean, this is just an awesome patina. And it's legit. I mean, you could see it everywhere. Around where the knobs have been, around the pickups on the edges. I mean, where, of course, where I took the bridge off to check the ground, which I'm glad I did, because it's still got 6 inches of paint. 6 layers of paint. I don't know, a lot. Anyway, so we're going back over there. Ugh! Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now we're going to turn off that silly droid cam. Let it turn itself off before. I'm going to go, whoa, how did I do that? Now let's click on this one and see what happens. Hey, that's more gooder. Awesome sauce. Yeah, I am a fan of the patina on that guitar. Where the R, E, or G, I don't know if it says RG or what it says in that script. I can see the R, I can make that out, but I can't make the other one out. I'll take some close-up pictures of them and post them. Yeah, I suppose it could have been Gordy. But yeah, as far as I know, that's the white is the original color. I can't remember what Ibanez called it in 2005. But if the player that had that was a smoker, and yeah, I wish it was 1080 as well. But Droid Cam's it's just easy, and I've got so many devices. I've got my old Samsung tablet. I've got my iPad. I've got my cell phone. I have my iPod Touch that I can use over there. Yeah, I have a plethora of choices. So I did find out about what the software was called, but I haven't started working on it yet because I do still want to try and use my Rebel 7 Ti as my overhead camera, because the Logitech's a great camera, the 922, whatever the hell that is. It's a 922 something. That thing works great for what it does. That's what you're looking at here too. Same camera, identical. Oh, that's my that's my studio lights turned up. No, it's not the C920E. It's the something Pro, 922 Pro X or something. If I looked it up, I could find it, but it's not the C920E. It is a 922. Well, I can look at this one right here, for Christ's sake. It is. I can't read it. It's on a weird little deal. But anyway. Yeah, I think so too, Marshall. But yeah, it's they work great for what they are, but they don't zoom. They do not zoom. Screen cap. What screen cap? What'd I do, Epi? 922 Pro. Yeah, that's the one. Thanks, Mark. Thank you, sir. So we're going to listen to Child Song. This is a collab between Great Vanzini and Mark Tanner. It's a great song. One of my favorites. So, I have 3 plus that TV. This, I don't count as a monitor because that's a whole different computer. That one is a 2012 iMac. The 21 inch, I think. But anyway, so I don't count that as my screens. I have 3 screens here in front of me. So, yeah, let me fix the lights because, yeah, I know that's super harsh. I turned them up way too bright because I wanted to light up the board that I was blocking. So now we're going to do some kind of stuff. There. And now that's on purpose. So thank you, Marshall, for getting the proper name. Yes, that is exactly right. Anyway, great cameras. I love them. They work great. They do their thing. Yes, it is, sir. It is I can't think of the brand name. It's China, cheapy stuff. It is a variable voltage. I think it goes from 0 to 30 volts, maybe 50. It might go to 50 volts, but anyway, I didn't care past 30, and it's 0 to 30 amps. So this is how I am most of the time. This is how I sit and watch, and yeah, current max is 30 amp. Yeah, okay, here's the part. I've already used it. I used it to test, because you mentioned testing the Shark, and I did that video yesterday, or that live yesterday. Nice. See, S-Video for chat would be fine. There's no problem with that resolution or that for a chat screen. That's great. That's super great. I actually used S-Video for the very, very beginning of my moving into doing sound. Like way back. Oh, this was 10. Wow. 13 years ago. My very first, oh God, it was a crap setup. It was so terrible. I was using whatever sound card was on the shitty computer I had. And I had a, like, I think I had a 22-inch desktop monitor, and then I used S-Video off my TV screen, or to my TV screen, which I think was a Samsung. I don't remember now. It was old. It was a cathode, whatever, old school. But yeah, I had a lot of fun at that time, but I knew diddly shit. And then I got my disability, and I decided I was going to rebuild my life, and I bought all this equipment and tried to put it together and make it work going digital, and that was a mess. And then Marshall saved me, and now I've met some great people. Yes, thank you. Cathode ray tube. I don't know what was going to come out of my mouth, but it wasn't that, so I stopped. I think that was a wise decision. So let's listen to the Child Song with Tanner and Vanzini, and then I'll be back, and we'll, I don't know, do some other stuff. So let's turn on a Vizio. There we go. Make this big. Make sure it's at the beginning. Looks like it is, maybe. Yeah, I think so. It's not muted. I will be. Here we go.
Goodbye, Mama. Goodbye to you too, Pa. Little sister, you'll have to wait a while to come along. Goodbye to this house and all its memories. We just got too old to say we're wrong. got to make one last trip to my bedroom. Guess I'll have to leave some stuff behind. It's funny how the same old crooked pictures just don't seem the same to me tonight. There ain't no use in shedding lonely tears, mama. There ain't no use in shouting at me, pa. I can't live no longer with your fears now, mama. I love you, but that hasn't helped at all. Each of us must do the things that matter. All of us must see what we can see. It was long ago, you must remember. You were once as young and scared as me. I don't know how hard it is yet, mama, when you realize you're growing old. I know how hard it is not to be younger. I know you've tried to keep me from the cold. Thanks for all you've done, I may sound hollow. Thank you for the good times that we've known. But I must find my own road now to follow. You will all be welcome in my home. You got my suitcase, I must go now. I don't mind about the things you said. I'm sorry, Mum, I don't know where I'm going. Remember, little sister, look ahead. Tomorrow I'll be in some other sunrise. Maybe I'll have someone at my side. Mama, give your love back to your husband. Father, you have taught me well, goodbye. Goodbye, Mama, goodbye to you too, Pa.
Oh, yeah. Oh, stop. We're not doing this one yet. I don't know if we're going to do it at all. I keep forgetting this was a playlist and it just auto-plays through them. Here, why don't I turn this off so you can see me? Well, most of me anyway. Yeah, that is probably one of my... I don't know, there's so many favorites with you, Mark. I'd have to say that's probably top 5. That's probably top 5. Currently, you and Jackdaw and Marshall doing the cover of the Gravedigger song. Yep. That was so cool. Well, it's supposed to make your eyes leak. Made mine leak a little bit. I had to see, I got my dabber right there. No, not that kind of dabber. Yeah, it was a beautiful song. Absolutely beautiful song. And I'd never heard that song until you guys did that. That was one somehow I missed throughout my entire life until that. So All right, Robbie, have a great one. Sorry, no playing tonight. The shoulder's frozen, or the shoulder's frozen. The frozen shoulders just kicked my ass this week. I'm getting better. I can actually use my arms now. So stay smooth. Take care. Thank you for hanging out. And go get some rest, Marshall. Take care. Miss you, brother. I gotta figure out how to come and see you here soon. If I don't know. I'm thinking about doing that flight. It's not that expensive. I can do a round trip. If I time it right, I can do a round trip for a couple $100. So, yeah, there's that. It's just complicated to bring more than one guitar. That's all. Oh my goodness. Yeah, what are we pushing at? It's 10:30. I'm probably going to knock this thing off here. We're 10:37. So I'm probably going to knock this thing off at 11 tonight. Just just take the dirty dog. Yeah, I miss Space Ghost. That was my car's name. Had a limo tint UFO thing on the back window. Absolutely loved it. It's one of the things that attracted me to the car, honestly. Fun stuff. Oh, it's been a heck of a time. So anyway, I'm gonna keep doing the thing. I may do some more hour-long-ish lives over the next few days, so I can continue moving forward on the Ibanez. And yeah, I've ridden Greyhound too many times, and that was the all one time that I used Greyhound. I've used Amtrak a couple of times. I don't mind Amtrak because it's pretty comfortable overall. Well, it was when I used Amtrak. Amtrak now is a little bit under maintained, and they have quite a few breakdowns. And the problem with their breakdowns is they don't have a lot of service crews to come and get you. So what you end up usually having to do is wait for another train to come and then change. So yeah, yeah, Pioneer is no more. Man, oh man, those days are long gone. Amtrak was great back in the day. It was actually modern day semi-luxury. The sleeper cars were great. It was sleek and new. Everything was fresh then. But I probably wouldn't do the Amtrak thing now because there's just too many breakdowns, and I don't want to sit for, an extra day somewhere between here and Fumbucked, Egypt, where I was going. Oh yeah, the observation car. Yes, that was cool. That was cool. I went on one of those. They had that also. You had Who's Duvries and all that kind of stuff too. You got all your snacks and your drinks, and yeah, it was great. And I've done the Mount Hood Railroad many, many times. I actually participated on their train robbery show. I played a fur trapper taking the train somewhere or whatever after, he's coming in from getting furs, whatever. And my buddy Butch and his crew came riding up on their horses, shooting their Colts, and all dressed in their turn-of-the-century cowboy gear. Oh my God, fantastic time. Anyway, they stopped the train, and then they board the train, and people like me are on there to help add credence to it. They usually pick, somebody that's dressed in period clothing. They're going to harass them or steal them, rob them or whatever. Anyway, whatever the thing was. I had a lot of fun doing that. And I still, to this day, love the Mount Hood Railroad. If you are in Oregon and it is running, sometimes it's not, summer or winter. Winter's beautiful, summer's beautiful too. It's just completely different days. Completely different experiences. But yeah, definitely hit up that train and take it. It's not that expensive. I think it's about $40 now for the family pack thing, and I think that's 2 adults and 2 kids. Um, well, yeah, a good train trip, but there's not many in the USA. There are not many good train trips to have anymore. Um, they're it's a bygone era. Um, and like I said, I don't mind traveling by train. I'm not quite a train freak, but I do like trains. I'm fascinated by them. The fact that they built these things, with steam engines and all that back in the day, and all the stuff they had to go through, and now even the new diesel, the new locomotives, they're diesel that run electric motors. Yeah, a bad train trip will change you too. And I thankfully have never had a truly bad train trip. Wow, I just spilled semi-warm coffee all over my legs. Fantastic. Cheers, everyone. But it's highway robbery. That's cute, Gary. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Pick up. I gotta save my spoon. Oh yeah. See now, trains in Europe, that's a whole different ball game. They, they're run. It's a whole different philosophy. A whole different philosophy. Um, were I going to Europe for anything, travel by train would be my choice to see wherever I was going. I mean, I don't have to, I just have to know the city I want to end up in. And then remember to get off the fucking train. But that's a whole different problem. We cross that bridge when we get to it. But that would be the way I would choose to see, because their trains are set up for that. Trains here were industrial. Early on, there was some passenger trains that were a big deal. People still do that today, Hugh. That's still a very popular way. Of course, there's some people now afraid to do that. It's really not that bad, but there's people afraid to do it now because of the Hostel movies. But sure, bad things happen, but bad things happen everywhere, doing everything. I mean, it just, but yeah, cool way to travel. Really, really cool way to travel. So, people still doing the hostel thing, traveling through Europe and doing the, there's a guy, I watch him sometimes, he goes on the trains, but he does it in an illegal way. Do you have good trains there in the Down Unders? But that would come, I mean, I know you're pretty far removed from a European country, so to speak. However, being a penal colony in the first place, way back in the day, you still would have had, with trains and stuff that were built there, would have still had that European influence to how they do that. So, yep. Yeah, that movie's pretty intense. 2 was dumb. 2 wasn't scary at all. They were just trying to capitalize on, it was a money grab. It wasn't a good sequel at all. But Hostel 1, whew, yeah, that movie messed with my head. Oh, I know, Mark, it was an oversimplification, because you guys are your own thing now. I was just thinking back to maybe the way they were originally set up, because they put railroads in there. I mean, I don't know Australia's history very well, but you probably do. So I will bow to your expertise. How do you make an illegal train track and nobody... Oh, well, it's not... Okay. The way they use the rails, they're stowing away, riding on tops of trains, sneaking on. These are, they appear to be legit passenger trains, but yeah, I kind of misspoke that. Thanks for calling me out on that, Epi. That's good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I watch these guys that make illegal train tracks. They do some cool stuff. Now, they go to see some really cool places. That part of it, I'm I'm kind of okay with, but they're so childish and moronic about sneaking on the trains and how dumb the engineers and it's just not necessary. That you're stealthy enough to sneak onto the train or get on top of the train or whatever you're doing and go see the thing for free that you want to go see, I'm fine with that. My grandfather traveled the rails to go, that's how he worked. He was a tradesman, and he started out his career as doing hand-finished lacquer jobs on horse-drawn carriages. The high-end ones, clearly. And so he literally went where work was, wherever they were using those. And then he just went into auto body work as cars became popular. So trains are fun. Romantic and novel in their own way, irritating and loud in many others. If now modern trains aren't as bad, but if you're riding on a multiple day trip on an older train, and you're in a sleeper car, you're going to get jostled. You're going to get wiggled. So if that doesn't allow you to sleep, you're probably going to have a bad night. So if that was me, I would sleep like a log because it doesn't matter. I could sleep anywhere, anytime. Oh. And my grandpa told me lots of stories about riding rails when he was a kid. And he calls it being a kid because he was like 14, 15 when he started doing this, apprenticing and learning the trade. I have a friend that lives in South Africa. I've threatened to do the same thing if I ever get to go visit him. There's a lot of places I'd like to go. Australia's on the bucket list. South Africa is on the bucket list. No desert area anywhere on the face of the earth is on the bucket list. Nor is any mountaintop. The mountain's high and the valley's low. Nope, I don't want it that hot. I do want to go to the Grand Canyon and check it out for a couple of days in June. That is absolutely the best time to go because the crowds aren't getting big yet, because the kids aren't out of school just yet. So the family vacationers haven't started flocking to there, and the temperatures are in the 70s and 80s, not the 90s to low 1 teens. Yeah, it'd be Fahrenheits that I'm talking about there, of course, not Celsiuses. Yeah, pretty cool stuff there for sure. I like the atmosphere of a train. And like I said, the Amtrak option would be great for traveling, and I wouldn't have a problem traveling by train if they were more, yes, I'm a people person that way, so that part's cool too. Riding public transport, I'm going to go hang out this weekend for football with my old roommates. Angela called me today and said, hey, we're thinking about, you want to come over and hang for the weekend and do that? So I'm going to jump on the bus. I can go over there for $2.50 and an hour and a half a ride on the bus. Meet her at her work and then ride. Nobody can come here in anything that they drive and get me for $2.50. It can't be done. Maybe with a motorcycle, maybe. So yeah, I'll be hanging out with them this weekend, and that's why I was thinking about maybe doing a couple of lives over the next couple of days to see how far I can get on the Ibanez before I go over there. But you know, in those instances, public transportation, trains, buses. Here we have the Max line, the electric streetcar. I think it's called the Portland streetcar, and then there's another one now that's going to be the east-west connection, and I think it's called West Train. That is going to, the theory anyway, is going to cross-section the Max Light Rail projects so that it interconnects technically the entire region. Those trains are kind of cool. I definitely don't mind the Max trains, unless they're packed in the downtown area with the less than fortunate people of our fair city, because it's tough. It's very, very potent, and they're not bad people, but well, most of them aren't bad people. They're just people that are having a rough time. So I avail myself of the Max trains. It's not like I'm against it. Just, I will admit though, not having a car is inconvenient, to say the least. There's a few doctor's appointment things I need to do, and I'm going to have to get med rides to do them because people that I know that have cars work during the day, so that makes it rough. So my friends were going to go to the beach, and I was going to make a whole bunch of doctor's appointments and hang out for dog sit, house sit for them for the weekend. Yeah, they're not going to go now because they're not going to be able to afford it. So plans change, fun stuff. I don't know what to do, man. It's crazy times. I didn't get to do an underground train anywhere. My son went on the subways when they went to New York. They did a few tour things. I think it was the church the little Baptist church that I was doing the sound at, that sponsored. I think he was sponsored by another family to go on this really cool trip to New York and see all these things. He had a blast. He had an absolute blast. Yeah, it was at the end of his 8th grade year, and that was pretty cool. So he got to ride the subways there, so he's seen an underground train, but I've never been on an underground train of any kind. So, closest I've been to that is an underground parking garage at, Monkey Ward's at Lloyd Center. Oh, cool. Let's check this out. It's not music, but, it's something. Let's turn on the Vizio so we can see this. Vizio. There it is. Nice. Wow, super straightforward. This is very much like the Max Rails setup. I mean, it's not as extensive, clearly, because we're talking country and city here. But the layout, if you look at how it's laid out within the city, very, 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 very similar in the way they've laid it out with different lines. There's a red line, a blue line, a yellow line, etc. But yeah, wow, it looks like you can get pretty much anywhere in country that you would need or want to go, main areas for sure. Yeah, I don't want to go to any deserts. So there are minor city lines as well that intersect these and others. That's cool. That's cool. Pretty extensive railway system. Wow. Nice. Thanks for sharing that, Mark. That's really cool. Offside at the blue line. How's that game going, Zach? I don't know why I stopped watching hockey. Honestly, I think I watched it as a kid. Like I said, I used to go watch the Winterhawks at Memorial Coliseum. Part of where I spent some of my money that I earned on. Pretty cool stuff. Had a good time. So anybody here know a guy that goes by the name Set Up by Marshall? Huh. I was going to play this before he went to bed, but I didn't get to it, and then he was gone because, he has a life. And he premiered his new video tonight, so I thought I would re-premiere it, so to speak. I don't know if you guys probably all seen this, but, I want to do that. Yeah, that's an extensive rail line. That's what I said. The layout, size-wise, Portland is nothing. I mean, that wouldn't even make 1% of your railway system there that you just showed us. But the layout within Portland, when you look at the maps of how they've done it, the way they intersect, that's pretty cool. So this is called Hard Lesson. Yeah, Post Mirror, there we go. We'll go with that, Gary. I like that. I missed the premiere of this because I was watching something on TV and forgot. So I have listened to it a couple of times now, trying to make up for that. So let's turn on the VZO. Yeah, we're gonna be playing this, and then I'm probably gonna roll, guys. And shoulders cramping up, and man, I don't want to go backwards. I do not want to go backwards. So. Anyway, this is Marshall's latest called Hard Lesson. I mean, it's a cover, but it's his latest release. Let's say that the right way.
Think of you and all those things you like to do. Still got your flavor on me. Yeah, I can taste your memory. Yeah, I've been hypnotized. Your serpent circles my fingers in the fruit of life. I can't wait to take another bite. Cause you got what I want, your everything, come give it up for me. A hard lesson to learn. Ooh, a hard lesson to learn. A hard lesson to learn. You always want what you can't have. I don't believe in I can't have you. what I want, come give it up. You're everything I need. A hard lesson to learn. Oh, a hard lesson to learn. A hard lesson to learn. Yeah, yeah, a hard lesson to learn. Got what I want, my everything, come give it up for me. A hard lesson to learn. Oh, a hard lesson to learn. A hard lesson to learn. Yeah, yeah, a hard lesson to learn. A hard lesson to learn. A hard lesson to learn. A hard lesson to learn.
Man, oh man, I like that. I like that tune. I had never heard that tune before. I've never heard the original, so I'm gonna have to go listen to the original. But I love it. That song is right up my alley. And yeah, the all of the things that were done in that, the hands, the workout, the women at the end, the all of it was so tastefully and so well done. The video work on that was fantastic. Man, oh man, I got nothing but good stuff to say about that one for sure. That's gonna have to go on. I'm gonna have so many favorite songs by you two. I'm never gonna have. What kind of music do you listen to? Oh, I just listen to Mark Tanner and Marshall Turner, MT Square. Yeah, that's. I don't have time because they got so many good songs. I can't. Yeah, that's. Anyway, being facetious, but man, oh man, yeah, absolutely love you guys. Love, 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 love you guys. So, all right, I'm gonna get out of here. The shoulder's starting to cramp up, and I'm gonna go let it not have to do a damn thing for a while. Probably watch some kind of documentary and fall asleep in my chair. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you so much. My journey's going great. Having my friends around me and having all this. I'm having a blast, guys. Thanks for your support. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for putting up with my stupid ideas, and I'm being facetious, but yeah, absolutely love you guys and appreciate your support. So don't forget to check out week to week. If hopefully I'll get in the habit of remember to change them. I'm trying to do my things days ahead, so don't forget to check the top. See now, you know what the next 2 weeks are going to bring. It's going to bring Marshall next week for the featured artist, and then MT Squared. Good night, Jam. Good night, James Brown. James Pro Sound. Good God. And hopefully when I'm on here next week, I'll be able to get back into some playing. I will have gotten some practice. As I have, like I said, if I got an hour on the guitar this week, it was a lot. So thanks all for hanging out with me. It's always fun. I always have a good time here. So that's why I do it. So take care, and I will see you.